As a boy of just 12 years of age, I was sent 100 miles away to drive the cattle. So far from home, I stayed with a gentlemanly landlord who held a slave boy. The slave was near to my age and very kind. The landlord was also kindly. He allowed me to sit at his table with his company. I received considerable praise for every word and deed. But the slave boy, my equal in every way, was badly clothed, poorly fed, lodged in cold weather, and beaten before my eyes with iron shovels or any other thing. And I didn't raise a word to protect him. No one did. 25 years after, in 1837, a pro-slavery mob came upon the warehouse of Elijah P. Lovejoy. He was a minister that put out the Alton Observer newspaper for the abolition of slavery. The mob set fire to his building to burn the printing press. And when the Reverend came out to face them, he was shot and killed. I heard this news in an Ohio church. A white man who stood fast for the black slave, as I was unable to do for that young Negro boy. I made a sacred vow. Here, before God, in the presence of these witnesses, from this time, I consecrate my life to the destruction of slavery. In 1855, now a man of many years and a full family, I followed my oldest sons to the Kansas Territory, there to do the work of making it free. There was blood in the war in Kansas. My son Frederick was shot and laid to rest there. I then traveled from Kansas to New England to finance my plan for liberty. You may know this plan, of course, to raid Harper's Ferry and there to free and arm the slaves. You may have heard of the bloodshed. 2 more of my sons, Oliver and Watson, were killed. Other soldiers died as well. I was captured and in Charlestown convicted of murder, treason against Virginia, and inciting an insurrection, and I was sentenced to hang until death. This is the life you put on trial today. John Brown, though some call me Osawatomie Brown or Old Brown or Captain Brown. I had other aliases also. William Smith, Isaac Smith, S.C. Anderson. So, what do you say? Have you all heard of John Brown?